Hey fam, how y'all doing? I'm sitting here just pedaling. Um, I'm a bit bored, so I'm thinking one of the ingredients that I'm going to be needing a lot is MCT oil, which is basically fractionated coconut oil. And I'm looking on the internet and I cannot find a lot of information on how to do it. So far, I've gleaned that you're supposed to heat coconut oil to say about 350 degrees and then let it cool down. So I'm thinking I'm gonna first try and make coconut oil from scratch, and then I'm gonna see if I could go ahead and fractionate that on the stove. And if I'm successful, I'm gonna be really happy because I don't know if you guys are aware, MCT oil is very, very expensive. So as always, if I'm able to make it myself, super bonus for me, and I can make a bunch of other products with it as well. So anyway guys, stay tuned and we'll see if I'm successful. Till later. Hey fam, welcome to Rainy SVG. So yesterday I had the notion to make some coconut oil at home, which I eventually hope to fractionate into MCT oil. So my mom was able to get Spence to get me some coconuts, which I'm about to process into coconut milk and then hopefully turn into oil. So I decided to document the process. I'm not going to do all of the steps, but I'm going to show you what I have right now. I have the requisite coconuts. All of these don't have water in them, and I'm hoping that they'll still be usable. 5 of these guys in about 7 cups of water. I'm going to process them in my trusty Vitamix. Glenn, you probably can't see it right now because this stand is acting up, but there it is. Yeah, so I'll be documenting the process and we'll see if I'm successful. I'll show you the steps as I go along, but I won't keep filming continuously because I don't want the video to be too long. So anyway, stay tuned for the next steps. So we're back, y'all. I've managed to pry the coconut meat from the coconuts after opening them up with a small hammer. To make the process of getting the meat out easier, I just popped it in the oven for 10 minutes at 350. So yeah, that's done. So now I'm ready to put it into the blender with some water to make coconut milk. You'll see I was only able to get 4 coconuts from the previous images. One was very fuzzy inside, unusable, and the other 2 were iffy. So we'll see what comes next. Hang on. Hi fam, so we're back in the process of making coconut oil. We have the milk, and now we're gonna go and do the most important part and the most time consuming part, which is to put this milk over low heat for about 1 to 2 hours. Upon which point, I think there's some water in here, so that shouldn't make a difference because it's all gonna evaporate. But anyway, we're gonna pour this milk into this pot. And then we're gonna put it over low heat, as low as this stove can go. And that's it. So between 1 and 2 hours, the oil should separate from the solid parts of the coconut and we should have coconut oil. We'll see. Stay tuned as per usual. Good morning fam. So after my failed attempt to make coconut oil, I decided to try again. This new method suggests letting your coconut milk sit for 12 hours or so. I've been letting mine sit for far more than that. Let me show you guys what we have now. This has been fermenting, and you can see that it's like curdled at the top. So now the next step is to put it in the fridge for a few minutes so that it can harden, and I can scrape that milk solid from the top, and from there we'll see if we can boil it down and get some oil. So yeah, trying again. Coconut oil part 2. Wish me luck. Stay tuned. Okay, it's been in the freezer for maybe a little less than an hour. Let's see what we'll be going with here. Oh, we do have curd. All right, then cream rather. We scoop this up and put it there. And then I guess I'll be boiling that. Be right back. So I've put the coconut cream in a heavy bottom pot over medium heat, and I will be stirring this occasionally until it renders down, and we'll see if I'm successful in producing coconut oil. Well, this has been cooking on the stove. I think it's rendered. I let it go brown. But guys, that liquid you see? That's coconut oil. I actually did it. I'm gonna try and see if I can film and strain at the same time. This is gonna be perilous, but I'll be careful. Here we go. Wow, look at that. That's so cool. It's brown because I let it go all the way to burning almost. So the oil is gonna take on some of that color, but I do not care. I have officially made coconut oil. Barely half a cup, but coconut oil, guys. Eureka! Woo! Now it's all smoky, but the sweet smell of success. Next time I'll see if I can up the batch and try not to get it brown. But anyway, I'm glad. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.